How's it going, everyone? How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh, the Lonely Hermit. Today's gentlemen, it's episode 11 of our Pokemon Blood. And as you can tell, I'm bulk recording. If you, what was it? Intro, already forgotten, left my head. I think we're making our way to VEILSTONE today. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% certain, but we'll see. Before we get into all that, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you guys subscribe, be sure to leave a like on the video. Also have a Twitter and Instagram below Hermit Lonely _. Be sure to check them out in the description down below. I also stream over on Twitch at Lonely Hermit __. Also in the description, be sure to check it all out. Drop follows while you're there. I'm also part of a Diamond and Pearl 3-way versus. If you need more Cinna in your life with always more videos and Jack Nation. I don't know why I did all that, but let's go in here. Let us run on Route 210. This is where, if you guys watched the recent episodes of 3 versus, this is where the infamous Infernape encounter happened. Unfortunately, it was on Jack's channel. I wish it was on my channel, but I ran into an Infernape and caught it on the last Pokeball I had. So it was destiny. It was destined that Infernape was supposed to be on my team. It just had to happen. It had to happen. That was awesome. So that is actually gonna lead us straight into our question today. What is the, how do I word this? I don't know exactly how to word it, but what is the craziest encounter you've ever had, I guess would be the best way to word it. So for example, the Infernape, right? I found an Infernape. It's my, pretty much my mascot on this channel, and it went all the way through. Okay, how about this? Did you ever have an encounter that just seemed like it was meant to be? You know, it was meant to be on your team, pretty much. How about that? I think that might be a better way to word it. Have you ever had an encounter where it was just like kind of meant to be, where it was just meant to be on your team? It was just meant to be. You know, like right there, Infernape caught it on the last Pokeball. He was meant to be on my team. You know, like for that example, have you ever had a Pokemon that was meant to be on your team? Whether you knew it or not at the time. Maybe you could use hindsight in that a little bit too. Maybe not at first. Maybe at first you guys were, maybe you were hesitant with that Pokemon, but eventually you were like, oh wow, this Pokemon's actually really good and I want it on my team, you know, or it saved you at multiple points. So for an example of that for me personally would be back in Pokemon Heart Gold. I'm sure, I don't know how many of you know the Legend of Work. I'll have to make a video at some point explaining it, like just kind of keep it on the channel for like newer people and stuff who didn't watch the Heart Gold Randomizer Nuzlocke. I didn't name Slowpoke. Like short for Parasite. But back in Heart Gold, so if you remember in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, well in Johto specifically, you get an egg very early in the game. Well in Johto, in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I don't remember in Gold and Silver, but in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you get it after you beat the first gym. I think it's the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same across all the Johto games, but you get an egg after you beat the first gym, and I was hesitant because, you know, eggs hatch at level 1. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, right? It's Team 51. Please be aerialized. 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 Belly jar. Yeah. Back then, I had the egg, hatched the egg, and the egg turned out to be a fortress. And if you guys go back and watch the episode that I hatched the egg, I called it trash. I said this thing is, the reason, it's funny, the reason I called it work was because I said this was not worth the work I had to go through to hatch this egg. And oh my god. Oh, that was a super effective hidden power, but it didn't kill. Oh my god, that could have been really bad. Woo. Whew. Dude, it's raining. I wonder what this Wormadam has, because I feel like I should be doing way more damage against it. It's raining. I feel like I should be doing way more damage against it, but whatever. But yeah, the reason I called it work was because it took, I mean, an older generation takes like a bajillion years to hatch an egg. I think, I don't know if Flame Body was the thing. I don't know if there was an ability that made it faster in these gens. Maybe there was, but it was just a pain hatching eggs, and that's why I called it work. I said this thing Like so much work to hatch, and it just was not worth it in the end. It just was not worth it. However, Fortress actually became, throughout, at least through the main series, up until the Elite Four, my like the best team member. Fortress in older gens is actually not a bad mon. I never really, I don't know. My experiences with Fortress was it killing me with explosion and self-destruct. That was my experience with Fortress. That's why I hated it so much, because it had killed mons on my team before, with explosion, with self-destruct, and I hated it. It sucked. However, like I said, it was definitely the MVP of the main series. Of the Elite Four and the champion, I think Slacking took the cake on that one. Slacking was my best bond there. But in the main series, it was definitely my best mon. Like, definitely my best mon. We're switching. Okay. That was bad. That's 2 mons who have almost died already. Sick. But yeah. But the highlights of it all was when I went against Morty. Morty's ace. I was a little underleveled, not a lot. I was a little underleveled. Enough to make a difference. That's I think how I would word it. Enough to make a difference. And his first 2 Pokemon were relatively easy to deal with. I can't remember off the top of my head what they were, but I remember them not being too difficult to deal with. It was his last mon though. That was his ace. It was the tough one. It was a Zangoose, and later game Zangoose isn't as dangerous as early game Zangoose. Like first half of the game Zangoose is a lot tougher than later Zangoose, because one slash, I remember specifically, one slash killed my Camerupt. Didn't even set up. One slash killed my Camerupt. Didn't crit either. One slash killed Camerupt. That sucked. And then it started Swords Dancing. I think I had like 3 or 4 Swords Dances set up. And it was hitting like a truck. I didn't know what to do with it. I had work in. I didn't really know what to do. I ended up having to sack off my starter, which was Shuppet, in order to get everyone all healed up and ready, like just to be able to take at least 1 hit. I knew work at one point was able to take multiple slashes. However, as Zangoose continued to set up Swords Dance, I could not take as many Swords Dances. I could take like 2, maybe 3, no crits. That's assuming no crits. Slash is a high crit ratio move, so me assuming no crits was very, very dangerous. But I had to sack off Shuppet, brought Work back in, and Work managed to eventually finally take down the. I have to battle everyone in here, huh? Yeah. Work managed to take down the Zangoose and save the series, because if Work doesn't kill Zangoose, no one else on the team was dealing with it. No one, I kid you not, like everyone else on the team was weak. Well, not weak to Zangoose, it's just they were not nearly as bulky and couldn't take as much of a hit as Work could, as Fortress could. So if Fortress had died, and I think I survived on pretty low health as well. If Fortress had died, that might have been it. That honestly might have been it for that series, at least up to that point. I think that would have definitely at least caused a dent in our team. Like, if we had managed to get out of that somehow, I would have been surprised. But it definitely would have caused a massive dent. And at the time, too, we had... Our box was just, like, awful. Like, it was awful. Alright, we did not have very many good Pokemon. My encounter luck was decent. It's just I couldn't catch these mons. Like, I couldn't catch them. It was so difficult to catch them. And so I thankfully Work pulled through and became a legend on the team. And like I said, as the series went on, like when I hit Victory Road and all that, that's when I didn't have to rely on it as much, but it was still on the team. It survived. It made it all the way through the main series. Died in Kanto, but I didn't really count Kanto because that was just, you know, fun post-game content, not really anything crazy. But yeah, that's the Legend of Work. And Work Spirit has come back at multiple points. Last series, when we went against Norman, we went against the Glade that set up multiple Swords Dances. It was a very similar situation, and Florges, who had just not too long ago got put on the team, came through and killed it actually took a hit. I don't remember if it took a crit. I know it took a hit, left it in red, survived, and managed to turn around and kill the Glade, and effectively save the series, because although Arceus was our starter, Arceus is weak to fighting types, and a Mega Glade already has a pretty high attack stat setting up on us, no less. So we would have been in a really sticky situation against the Glade if Floor just didn't kill it. So Floor just came back. Floor just became a nice savior of that series as well. That episode in general, I'm not catching this. I'm not even going to chance it. Or, I mean, I guess. Okay, fine. That was super easy. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. No. Just no. Excuse me. Floor just came through in Omega Ruby, and then in this series, Plump taking down the Venomoth was huge. Oh, speaking of Fortress, kind of. Yeah, that's the Legend of Work, and like I said, the spirit of Work has carried through to future playthroughs as well. Obviously, it's been awesome. But that's for everyone who did not know who Work was. There are, if you go look up my Heart Gold Randomizer Nuzlocke, I actually just recently changed the title of the episode to The Legend of Work. I think it's like episode 7, 9, 10. I can't tell you off the top of my head. I really can't. I wish I could. But if you go look up my Heart Gold Randomizer Nuzlocke, there's an episode. Like I said, I recently changed the title to The Legend of Work. For those of you who are curious, you don't even have to watch the full series. Just watch that episode, and that's just how The Legend of Work was born. Because that was a struggle and a half to get through that Zangoose, and Work pulled through. So I probably could have, at hindsight, I probably could have made a couple different plays, but you know, you don't always have hindsight when you're battling, when you're in the middle of a battle. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, like I said, I recently retitled that episode. I mean, literally like 2 days ago or something like that. Legend of Work. And I was, like I said, I was thinking of making an episode, or not an episode, a video, just talking about it, just explaining the Legend of Work. It's not nothing crazy, just like a short one, little montage thing. And honestly, I kind of, like, as much as I would love to have Fortress again, I kind of hope we never get it again. I kind of want it to be like I said, the spirit of Work, you know, living on, just the spirit of Work, getting into other Pokemon and, you know, helping me through this game. Because it was crazy, like, just, and like I said, in every series since then, in Omega Ruby and in this one, there's been someone who has stepped up and made like an amazing play to save the series effectively, or at least save us from getting a ton of damage done to our team. Yeah, so I kind of hope I never get it again, and I hope it just kind of remains, or at least it was a male Fortress, so as long as we never get a male Fortress again, I think it's cool to just kind of leave it, you know. It was a one and done thing, like that's it for Fortress. Its legend will forever live on. No one can ever replicate it. No other Fortress can ever be it. So I there's a small part of me that kind of hopes that I never ever get Fortress again. Like I said, as much as I would love to see it, there's a small part of me that kind of hopes I never get it. It's weird, I know, but I kind of do hope I never get it. Yeah, but whether that spawned, the question of the day, which was, did you ever have an encounter that felt like it was meant to be? Spawned from all that, and like I said, hindsight is also a thing. So if you, at first, like I said, like with Work, that's how that came up. That's right. If you didn't like it at first, but then eventually turned around and it saved you, you know, on multiple occasions, that could also count for this question of the day as well. So let me know down below what are your guys' personal encounters that you loved and were meant to be. But here we go. I think we are gonna hit VEILSTONE. We are gonna be able to check out the Mart. which is awesome. Awesome. They have 6 Mons. Oh, this thing's gonna have Dragon Rage. I'm gonna roar the goodbye because I don't want to do a Dragon Rage just yet. I'm gonna want to switch out to use Sandstorm first of all. Okay, fine, that's whatever. I'm definitely gonna want to switch out to I was gonna switch out to freaking what's his face, but I can't. I am blanking on its name right now. Freezer. I was, but I can't now. Because that Matang is a problem. Lowered my speed, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and Dragon Rage and Matang. Try and get rid of it quickly. Soul Rock's almost dead. Dragon Rage. Okay, cool. We should be able to get rid of this. I think I might switch as soon as Soul Rock goes down. I'm gonna switch Bertha out for switch Bertha out for Freezer. That did a lot of damage. Okay, what are you sitting on next? Oh my god, what is this team? Holy. What is this team? Oh, this. Sorry, my phone vibrated. Freezer and Hooch is the ideal combo here. But I don't think I can just directly switch into them. I have to switch into Hooch. I have to get rid of. Surprisingly, this Gabite's gonna be a little bit over prop. Yep. I don't know what to do. We're not in a good spot right now. I'm gonna double heal Clara. Okay, that's not gonna do as much Dragon Rage. It's gonna keep Dragon Rage. So we're gonna heal Clara again. But what I'm gonna do is start biting the Alakazam. It disabled Dragon Rage. It disabled Dragon Rage. Of course it did. Okay, we one shot Alakazam. Alakazam is fragile. To be fair, I should have known that. I should have known that. Okay, so we're just gonna keep healing Clara and see what Hooch can do. Maybe I should be attacking with Clara. I should have been attacking with Clara and then healing. Ooh. Oh my god. I have to switch into Freezer. I have to do a hard switch. I have to get rid of this freaking Sandshrew. I have to get rid of this Sandshrew. What can take a rock? Oh, well, Clara can. If I switch Hooch into... If I switch Clara into Hooch's spot, Clara will continue to take the rollout. Yeah, Clara can take a rollout. But can I take another rollout? No. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. So, Gabite's gonna die. That's Dragon Rage done. And that's Sandshrew done. Okay. I should have just switched into Freezer earlier, but I was just afraid. I was just really scared. I was playing really scared right there. I was letting fear take over. And use Fake Out. Dragon Rage is gonna do a ton of damage though. Wow, okay. What a team. Oh my goodness. What a team they had. Oh, that was rough. Okay. We didn't lose anyone though. We didn't lose anyone. That's the key there. We did not lose anyone. I don't remember if we had to battle here. Don't remember. Do we have to battle anyone? I should heal just in case. I don't think we do, but I'm gonna heal just in case. I know we're probably gonna be wasted heals, but we'll just heal Hooch. Whatever, it's fine. Like I said, it's probably gonna be wasted heals. So let's go ahead and go in here. It's all I ever hear here. Here. Talk to Dawn. Get that out the way. Are you gonna take on a gym challenge? Jeez, you keep getting tougher and tougher. Yes. Okay. Oh, Crash your Wake. What are you doing in this gym? Weirdo. Hello, dude and young lady. Your challenge is gym. Right? I didn't tell you she's young, but she's a born genius. I can definitely see this guy having a Hulk Hogan voice. But that's not what I tried doing, I promise. I always try Hercule. And I always end up with like Hulk Hogan. Because I mean, it's basically the same thing, right? Kind of. What's this up here? Sharp Beak. Another Sharp Beak. Nice. Alright. Moment of truth though. Where's the Pokemon Center? Let me do that first. But we are going to go ahead and check out the VEILSTONE Mart's thing here. Superstore. What am I hoping for? Lucky Egg would be nice. Obviously, I'm only allowed one overpowered item per Mart. So Lucky Egg, XP share, leftovers, Amulet Coin, all that good stuff. One per Mart. So even if every Mart here has one, we're only allowed one. But let's see. Let's talk to this guy. Seen Sense, Big Pearl, Black Belt, Zap Plate, Papaya Berry. Another Dawnstone. Man, I need a Shiny Stone is actually number one on my list. A Shiny Stone is number one on my list. Shiny Stone is number one on my list. Power Base, Bracer, Custard Berry, Qualla. Leftovers. How much is that? 10K? Oh. Holy mother, my god. That's a lot. What's here? Flameworm, Old Amber. Although I think it'll be Pikachu again, or whoever we got from the Old Amber. Not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Not looking good. Not looking good. Sure, give me the counter app. I don't think I've ever gotten anything like crazy in the Marts. I'm not gonna lie, my luck in the Marts in my own series have been pretty lackluster. Yes, please tell me Garchomp can learn this. Please tell me Garchomp can learn this. Oh my god, yes, please. Please. Man, I kind of want to teach it to Coral, to be honest with you. I kind of just want to teach you Dragon Balls just so it has Dragon Balls. Like, that's just a sick move to have. We're getting rid of Metronome. That's just a sick move. We're teaching it Dragon Balls. Since Clara can't learn it. Bone Rush, though. I think Bone Rush might be better than Sand Tomb, to be honest. Let's see if it can learn that. And also Ice Punch. Let's get Ice Punch. Let's see if Freezer can learn Ice Punch. I don't know if there's anything I have to sell. I'm not sure. Ice Punch. Sure, let's teach it to Coral. Why not? Let's teach just give Coral a very diverse moveset. Let's get rid of Charm. Sure. Bone Rush though is the bigger one. Okay, yeah. We're gonna teach you Bone Rush over Sand Tomb. Or should I get rid of Tackle? I don't use Tackle. Let's get rid of Tackle, because Sand Tomb could be in clutch. Sandstorm, Sand Tomb combo could be pretty nasty, so we'll keep Sand Tomb. Alright, what you got here? These are the big moves. Shockwave is what I'm looking at here. Yeah, Shockwave is really the move I'm looking at. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Actually, not gonna lie, if Pikachu can learn Shockwave, I said Jolteon's days might be numbered on this team, and if it can learn Shockwave, it can't. So that means Pikachu probably can't either, to be honest. Let's finish checking the Mart, and then I'll go check right now. I think the 4th floor is useless. I think. Yeah, yeah. This is all the useless stuff. So nothing super good here, unfortunately. There was a whatchamacallit, a leftovers, but 10K. God. That's so much. Actually, how good are lemonades in this gen? Because I know lemonades got nerfed eventually, but I'm pretty sure in this gen there's still 80. Yeah, okay. We're definitely gonna take a few of these, because we're at the stage where 80 is like a good point for us. So, like I said, if Pikachu can learn Shockwave, I think I'm genuinely probably gonna put on team. I did evolve Pikachu. I save stated, checked its evolution, checked its ability. I don't know if it'll have something else. I doubt it, because it should already reset with the ability it has right now. But it's huge power. It had huge power, so I was like, that kind of made me lean a little more towards Raichu as well. I was just kind of like, I think it's the right play. I think it's genuinely the right play. Speaking of leftovers, I actually have leftovers on Plump. I forgot to take it off of Plump. So I gotta go do that as well. Let's go ahead and get back down to the first. Nobody gives you anything up here, right? You didn't give me something? Oh, you give me a sticky barb. Cool. You? Oh, is it supposed to be that guy? Oh, wow. I forgot. That guy's supposed to be stuck to that other guy? Okay. Basement floor. Not gonna joke about that. Not gonna joke. Oh, wow. Oh. You guys don't sell anything? You? Oh, you did. You sell Life Orb and nothing else. Let me see what I can sell. We're gonna sell this protein. We're gonna sell. I could sell rare candies, but that's cheating. How much does a rare candy go for? 5K? Oh, I could be rich if I wanted to cheese the game. I really could. I might give the Dragon Fang to freaking Coral, to be honest with you. I genuinely might. Fist, Mooch, you can, or Mulch, whatever, you can give it to that. Choice, I don't like using the choice things in these. Mental Herb, we'll get rid of that. Power Herb, we'll get rid of that. What else? What else? What else? What else? Clearance set. I mean, Green Scarf. Yeah, we're good. We'll keep that. Blue Shard. I don't know if those get sold somewhere, but we're just gonna sell it anyways. Green Shard. Power Bracer. Yeah. I kind of want to sell them. Oh, it only sells for 5. There's no point. May as well keep it. But yeah, I got. I took the XP shard off Coral, huh? That's why I have another one. Okay. We'll sell Sharp Beak. Well, or what do you got? Sell Poffins. No, thank you. Food and produce section. Rage candy bars. Really? 10. Yes, I would love a bunch of lava cookies. Yes, give me all the lava cookies. Lava cookies are so overpowered in older gens because they're so cheap. Like way cheaper than full heals. You don't ever have to buy full heals ever again. Look, we have 50 lava cookies just like that, so I essentially never have to use antidotes, never have to use any of those things ever again. I'm good. Same with lemonades and all that. I mean, there comes a point where you kind of do need like potions, but lemonades kind of reign supreme. Lemonades and soda pops and stuff like that reign supreme for a while. But lava cookies, nothing tops lava cookies. Lava cookies are awesome. But let's go back to the Pokemon Center. Let's go check out. Who do I put the leftovers on? That's a good question. Who's bulky enough that they would take it? I think Garchomp, realistically, right? I would think. That'd be my guess. Yeah, I think I'll put it on Garchomp. Let's figure out. Let's brainstorm right here. I think I am genuinely gonna put the Dragon Fang. I'm genuinely gonna put the Dragon Fang on Aura for it. Until obviously Garchomp learns a Dragon type move. Rock, Fire. I would love a Fire type. We'll give this to Bertha. We'll give this to Jewel for now. Soft Sand, Ghost, Spooky Plate. Yeah, we'll give this to Hooch. I think that's it. Let me switch out Jewel and Nom, and let's see what's see if we can learn Shockwave. If we can learn Shockwave, we gotta see the Jewel, because color. Like I honestly, I would always pick Jolteon over Raichu in a heartbeat. Just color change. You guys see the difference when I use Thundershock once, get color change, and then use Thundershock again. It's just a massive difference in how much damage I do, and I can't learn it. You're lucky. You survive another day, Jewel. You survive another day, but the second I can teach it, I genuinely I think I might do it, guys. I think I might do it regardless. I think I'm gonna do it. As much as I don't want to replace my starter, I am gonna do it, because color, like I said, the amount of damage that I just don't do nearly as much damage with color change. It sucks. It really does. That I don't want to replace it, but yeah. So I'm gonna get everyone up to a decent level, because I think Maylene's next. Like honestly, I think we're just taking up Maylene. So give me 1 second. I'll do a quick team thing before we get into the next episode. Or should I end it here? I don't know. I feel like this might just be a good spot to end it, and then I'll work on the team in between episodes. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that, because then we'll take on Maylene, and then we'll take on. Yeah, I'll take on all these trainers. Okay, yeah, we'll end the episode right here. So don't forget to answer the question today, which was, did you ever have an encounter that felt like it was just meant to be? Like you encountered a Pokemon, it was just meant to be. Like me with Infinite, I went all the way, struggled with it, caught it on the last Pokeball because it was just meant to be. Whether it was your mascot or whatever it was. Also, if you guys are new to the channel and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, go check out my socials. My Twitter and Instagram are both at Hermit_. I also stream over on Twitch at @LonelyHermit__. Those are all in the description. Be sure to check them out and drop follows while you are there. And be sure to share the socials with your friends, family, everyone you know. Let people know Lonely Hermit Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.